As a pioneer of sustainability in the fashion industry, Stella McCartney served as the first partner of Mylo, which is a leather substitute, bringing this innovative material to the luxury market. Her brand not only demonstrated the commercialization possibilities of leather substitutes, also promoted the industry's attention to sustainability. Mylo allows us to see the real life cycle of leather substitutes in the current fashion industry. It once led the fashion industry towards a sustainable future, although it's discontinued due to the financing difficulties now. But Stella McCartney has not stopped. She is still constantly exploring new sustainable materials and firmly promoting industry change. Through this documentary, we will understand how Mylo embodies Stella McCartney's sustainable determination and the profound impact of other alternative materials she has subsequently cooperated with on the fashion industry. Have you ever thought that these thriving little mushrooms could also be used to make leather? The answer is, of course. This beautiful handbag is from Stella McCartney and is called the Frayme Mylo, the world's first luxury handbag made from mycelium, which is the root-like structure of fungi. It was first launched at the Summer 2022 fashion show. In recent years, with the rise of the concept of sustainable fashion, brands and technology companies have been exploring environmentally friendly alternative materials to reduce the impact on the environment. As a pioneer of luxury brands, Stella McCartney has been committed to promoting the application of animal-free leather and sustainable materials. The launch of the Frayme Mylo handbag has become an iconic innovation in the industry. This remarkable material comes from boat threads. To make Mylo, Boat has engineered a process to grow mycelium in a vertical framing facility powered by 100% renewable energy and transform it into a material that looks and feels like animal leather. Stella McCartney's brand alliance, such as Lululemon and Adidas, has collaborated with Mylo's process to explore material innovation and has built a world-class supply chain to minimize their ecological footprint. So why do we need Mylo? Think about the fashion industry. More than 1 billion leather products are produced worldwide each year. Traditional animal leather production relies on large-scale animal husbandry. This not only means deforestation and greenhouse gas emissions, but also comes with water pollution and animal exploitation issues. What's more serious is that harmful chemicals such as dichromate used in laser processing can cause long-term damage to the environment and workers' health. Against this background, Mylo, a biomaterial made of mycelium, came into being. It not only avoids killing animals and chemical pollution, but also grows and matures in just a few weeks, significantly reducing carbon emissions and water consumption. The emergence of Mylo represents a material innovation and symbolizes an important step for the fashion industry towards a sustainable future. Stella McCartney has made a great contribution to the development and commercialization of Mylo. As a vegan and environmental advocate, Stella McCartney never uses fur and animal leather. From the beginning of the brand, she has insisted on practicing the concept of fashion without harm. In her view, luxury should not come at the expense of the environment and animal welfare. McCartney is the first to put vegan mushroom leather on the runway. She said in a statement, "For my summer 2022 collection, I was so inspired by fungi and their incredible potential for saving our planet, and the Frayme Mylo embodies that hope for the future." McCartney has sent a clear message to the industry that luxury and sustainability can coexist. So, how are Stella McCartney and Mylo performing in the market? First, let's look at the evaluation of the Good On You sustainable rating system. The brand's overall score is good. It scored 3 out of 5 in the environment rating, with the comment, "It's a start." The same in the labor rating, and 4 in the animal rating. Overall, Good On You recognized the brand's contribution to reducing environmental impact. However, from a business perspective, the development of Mylo has not met expectations. According to Vogue Business, Mylo will be discontinued in June 2023 due to high costs, limited market acceptance, and global economic instability. Dan Widmaier, CEO of Boat Threads, pointed out that inflation and shrinking financing have brought Mylo production to a standstill, and the commercial application of alternative materials has also been hindered. He also mentioned that the total amount of alternative materials currently available for commercial products and revenue generation has dropped to nearly zero. What caused Mylo's unsatisfactory market performance? First of all, the production cost of Mylo is much higher than that of traditional leather. Mycelium materials need to grow in a precisely controlled laboratory environment and then go through a series of complex processing steps to meet the requirements of the luxury market for texture and durability. Compared with traditional real leather, Mylo has a higher manufacturing cost and cannot form a mature supply chain like animal real leather, so the price remains high. For most consumers, although environmental awareness is increasing, price is still the key factor in deciding to buy. Not only that, the high R&D investment is in sharp contrast with limited financial returns, and the investors' enthusiasm for supporting sustainable materials is gradually waning. Although Stella McCartney introduced leather alternative materials into the luxury field through her Frayme Mylo collection, proving the feasibility of biomaterials in the high-end market, other brands have not followed up actively. Many fashion companies still prefer genuine leather with lower costs and more mature processes, because the existing manufacturing system and supply chain are centered on traditional leather. Turning to biomaterials means that companies need additional investment, and for them, the cost of this transformation is difficult to bear. The discontinuation of Mylo has sounded the alarm for the entire fashion industry. Sustainable development requires not only technological breakthroughs, but also changes in business models. The short life cycle of Mylo highlights the fragility of sustainable materials in the commercialization process. It also shows that companies need to find a balance between economic benefits and environmental responsibility when promoting sustainable products. This case reflects the complexity of sustainable fashion products from concept to market implementation. However, Stella McCartney didn't stop exploring because of the failure of Mylo. In 2023, she quickly turned her attention to Myrum, which is developed by the company Natural Fiber Welding. Myrum is a plastic-free, fully biodegradable plant-based material. Compared with Mylo, Myrum has a lower environmental impact in the production process. The cost is relatively controllable, and its production process has much lower carbon footprint than traditional leather. This shift proves the rapid development potential of sustainable fashion. Stella McCartney's choice of Myrum as the next-generation alternative material reflects the brand's long-term commitment to sustainability. Her efforts have been recognized by the industry because of her comprehensive sustainability considerations, from supply chain to design concept. The failure of Mylo has accelerated the exploration of new and environmental-friendly alternatives. Stella McCartney will undoubtedly continue to be one of the leaders of this change.